Glenn, give me a luck roll at half or -30 for something, because you said clockwise.
I did say clockwise, yes.
Very well. Glenn?
Made it -30.
Wow, you have amazing luck. No problem. A fucking sharp-ass guillotine went chunk and took out a big piece of the bolt cutters, but they're still alive. And eventually it retracts. And it's got big dents in the fucking sharp-ass blade thing that still has old dried blood on it.
Oh, no. You know what that means? It means that the next person who has their arm chopped off is not going to be a clean job. It's going to be like...
Oh.
All right, so let's get some notes here.
Okay.
It's pole, and then probably counterclockwise. So I'm going to try turning it counterclockwise now, Logan.
Sure. Give me another dex roll. I'm just really curious here.
You didn't make them take 2. Okay. That's a success, regular success.
No problem. It goes kadunk, and then Dana goes out a little bit more. Just
all right.
A little bit out.
So pull, counter, pull.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep some tension on it the whole time. So whenever it,
if you didn't have the bolt cutters in there to cut the rope,
yeah.
So you're feeling strong. Glenn's looking at bolt cutters, going, "I need new bolt cutters after this. They're still alive, but they're really chewed up." So now which way?
Let's try counter again.
Counter again? Right. Glenn, give me another luck roll at -30 as it tries to fucking snap your bolt cutters because he has chosen unwisely.
Fumble.
Right through the bolt cutters, right through the rope.
No.
So now you think that you've got the correct pattern, maybe.
Make your luck roll again, man.
What? It's just a pair of bolt cutters and a rope. I'm sure you got like 6 more chances here because each of you has 2 arms.
God, how bad do you want in? You want to roll hero points on that?
A couple of members of the party with no arms.
Where do I put my cool watch now? I don't know.
Did they have bolt cutters at 7-Eleven?
No, they didn't. There's a problem with them trying to buy them and then use them at the 7-Eleven for reasons.
Well,
It could be the only pair of bolt cutters in Night City. I mean, yeah, they weren't expensive bolt cutters. They were okay, you know. And like I said, you've got 6 arms at your disposal.
I'll re-roll. Still failed.
Perfect.
Is,
Come on, pause suck. Pause suck. Do it.
Is luck at -30?
Yeah, the notched blade comes down really hard, almost like it's expecting to take off something with bones and shit like that.
Come on, one more pause will do it.
Let's do it.
Sure. Even worse. No problem. Russ is delighted as he watches all the hero points fly out of your body, spending them on your bolt cutters because nobody else packs bolt cutters in this group.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to go back out and get more.
Or you
I don't
just
have any bolt cutters.
right, which would be more fucking sneaky rolls and more hero points on that. So you may as well just blow them here to keep this thing.
Now I'm committed.
Yeah, now that you've spent 2 already.
There
we go.
Hey, no problem. You put another notch in that filthy blade. Yeah, fuck you, blade. That thing's gonna look like a fucking hacksaw by the time you're done with it.
Okay, so clockwise this time.
Oh, okay. Right. So you restart the sequence and then
Pull counter, pull clock.
Wait. Okay. So
the sequence is pull counter, pull clock.
No.
Right, and then the door opens.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. See how easy it would be to reach in there and do it?
Yeah, only a couple 50-50 chances if you figure out to pull it.
Exactly. So you guys open it, and the door is open, and it looks like it goes into a darkened stairwell.
Okay, so now I can use my map to get us to Browntown.
Flashlight.
Assuming the stairwell goes to where you. Okay, looking at it with your flashlight, go ahead and give me spot hidden rolls at full. Looks like the stairs are metal here.
Fail.
Made
You
it.
see no problems. You see at the end of the stairs looks like a big razor blade.
Electrified or
It could be electrified. And also it looks as though the stairs on the edges have marks. Like sometimes the stairs go chunk down, maybe forming some sort of big metal slide to this upstanding razor blade. You're not really sure, but it looks very negative to you from here.
I'm
Right.
looking around for some sort of on-off switch that might be hidden at the top of these stairs.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Yes.
Right. You find a panel, open it up, and it says on off, and it's currently on the on position.
I do not use my finger.
Would you like to use the Rock's finger?
Glad let me see those beat up clippers. I use the
Bolt cutters.
bolt cutters to
They look
it.
really chewed up. Like somebody's just fucking. It'd be better if you were just to run them over with a car a few times. They look really notched up.
They've served well. They can
They
shut off
really
the
have.
stair routine.
You managed to shut off the electric switch with your metal bolt cutters without electrifying the shit out of yourself, which is hilarious if you'd done that. So yeah, you're not sure if that affected the stairs or maybe they just left that switch here so that it would reassure people. You have no idea.
Lovely.
How far are these stairs?
Well, you've got a short landing, and then they go. Oh, you mean how long are the stairs?
Yeah.
Or
I want to jump it.
maybe
Parkour.
10 meters or so. So if you were to jump it and do really well, like better than Olympic athletes, you should arrive at the razor blade within the one jump.
Which way is the razor blade? Which way is the razor blade oriented? Is it horizontal?
No, it's vertical, so that way if you slide down it, then you can literally be chopped in half.
So can you slide along a side of it?
Well, maybe.
I mean, if you hug the wall, would you wind up sliding to the left or the right of it?
It's possible, but that's freaky dangerous. Plus, right now, it's not a slide, it's stairs. Metal stairs.
Yeah. We're going to assume it turns into a slide.
Very well.
I did the switch. I'm going for it.
All right.
You're going to go for it?
I'm going to step on the first stair and then jump backwards.
The first stair goes chunk just a little bit. Just chunk down a little bit, and then you jump back.
I'm going to do it again.
It doesn't go down more.
Does it go back up when she steps off of it?
No.
All right. I'm going to go forward. We're just going to keep moving.
She begins walking down the metal stairs in a really paranoid fashion.
Yep. Ready to jump.
Yeah, by the time you get about 5 or 6 steps down, you realize at this point you're super committed because you can't jump up 5 or 6 stairs.
No. Now I'm ready to jump forward.
Jumping forward will not be a good thing at any time, you're thinking.
Just get over the dread of just jump into it.
Now this, if you have to make a fantastic dex roll, this is where the I can do it will come in.
Well, for one of you will live. Good for you. But she makes it all the way down to the bottom and squeezes by the giant razor blade. You do notice only Dana, give me a spot hidden roll at the bottom of the stairs. In addition to the big obvious passage going off.
No, didn't make it.
Nothing else of interest or value is down here. And a listen roll from the other two and a spot hidden at -30 from the other two who are not Dana.
Fail listen.
Okay.
Do I make the spot hidden if I fail listen?
Yeah, negative 30 as you are really paying attention to Dana.
Success on the spot hidden.
As soon as she got off the stairs, that fucking switch went clunk back to on.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And there's probably another switch down there, of course, which is... Yeah.
No, there's not.
I bet you there's another switch down there, Dana. I bet you it's there, Dana. Look a little more carefully. Look for another switch down there.
But don't
I don't
touch
know. But don't touch it. Can I look again? Or
Did you fumble it?
it
I think
wasn't
that
a
was
fumble before.
What?
Let me check the fumble chart.
Hmm.
That was
Use the tens digit and put the 9 in front of it, and that's your fumble range. So
Nope.
you're spotted negative 30.
I think my spotted negative, yeah, then that would have been a fumble for me.
She says, there's no fucking switch down here.
it.
Dana, while you're at the bottom of the stairs, you think you hear something walking behind you, and it sounds small, and it sounds like it's either walking on. It sounds like it's walking on metal with metal feet.
All right.
Behind me.
Flip
Yeah.
the switch back to off with a pencil.
All right. You play with the switch. It fails to chop the pencil in half or electrify you yet again. Dana, what do you do? You're
Stairs are off, Dana.
I take my sword out and get ready for whatever camera spider this is or whatever.
out of the magic pocket.
Yeah.
All right, you shing, draw your sword. Do you want to look behind you too, or continue facing up the stairs toward these guys so they can watch you being hauled away out of the light?
I'm turning towards the noise.
No problem. You see some sort of robot thing that it looks like it's about gnome size, about a meter tall, but it has one of those old-fashioned pirating hats on it, and it also has some sort of gun, and it says, "Good evening, Edward."
Edward.
Good evening.
It turns and marches away.
Nice. Okay, with the switch in the off position, I head down the stairs for Dana.
Tunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You join her. The switch is moved again. You're watching it. You're paranoid.
Okay, I look for a switch down here.
Sure. Give me a spot negative 30.
Not a crit at
she's a
negative
panel.
30, but that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. There's a secret panel that she missed.
See, switch right there.
Well,
Yeah.
he points at a panel. There could be anything behind it. There could be cupcakes behind it.
I open the panel.
There are cupcakes behind it, actually. It looks like somebody has hidden a bunch of cup now. Yeah, there's another switch as well.
Okay.
But there are cupcakes. We don't know why.
Not gonna eat those
Alright.
cupcakes.
Into the notes it
They look
goes.
really old.
Top and
You're not sure if they've done anything to the switch down there that will fuck with you up here with this switch.
Don't touch it.
You're pretty sure they've already messed with it, and they can't remember if they did anything with it. But you're pretty sure that if you touch this switch to turn it into the formerly off position and try going down the stairs, they'll have done something that will cause you to get cut in half by a giant razor blade at the bottom.
yeah, because they chunk in order, so it's checking to see which way you're going.
Just don't touch it.
Right, I'm not touching it because then I have to come up the stairs.
You're
It's
pretty
checking.
sure they probably already touched it, Scott, and
Yeah.
they're just waiting for you to get on the stairs and go, oops, and then click a switch, and you'll be sliding down to. And you're
We
pretty
did-
sure that if you get cut in half, they'll both apply lemon juice to the halves.
We did open the panel, Scott. I mean, Glenn. Do you want me to come back upstairs?
They're gonna spray lemon juice on you.
I switch it to off, and I close the door behind me,
Okay.
and I go down the stairs.
There's a kind of a chunk on the first step.
Mhm.
And you go all the way down. And it appears that they have. Would either of you, when he's halfway down, like to play with the switch down here? It looks really super tempting, and it's not really marked. So it has two positions. It's in position A right now, but you're pretty sure that if you just flip it to position B, it may cause another cake to appear or something.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna not crit my ADD roll, and
Glenn, somehow you managed to survive to the bottom of the stairs. You get off and you're feeling super happy to have lived.
okay. Now nobody forget to flip the switch on the way back up.
Two, 3 PCs chopped in half.
Giant razor blade, is it removable?
No. It looks like it's been built into the floor. Well, it's okay. Everything's removable if you have a cutting torch. You don't.
I mean, probably just beat the shit out of it and ruin it.
Using what's left of your bolt cutters or something. Pretty sure that'll be the end of the bolt cutters.
Probably something around here.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that you're going to end up hitting it no matter what happens. If you break this one off, and everyone will just rise up out of the fucking floor and cut you in half.
Hey, Logan, how many of us heard the word Edward? Was that what the listen roll was for?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to see if I can remember somebody named Edward. Fail.
Good. So.
Edward G. Robinson, see?
I don't think that dude's behind this. Sorry, Glenn.
Oh.
You guys stand at the bottom of the stairs. Now, there are several doors in the hallway, but the one you want is over there. It's off to your right.
Okay, we look carefully for traps.
On the door? You don't see any traps on the door that were put on this end. So if there's anything behind the door, there's no telling until you open it and then discover the laser tripwire and the big blocks of Semtex and
right. Does the door open into the room or out?
In.
Okay.
Yep.
So does anybody have the aerosol we were using before, or?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Okay, good, because I don't have that. Let's aerosol for laser tripwires and stuff. This guy's pretty serious about people not going in.
You hear. You see a unicorn with a camera taped to its head coming down the hallway toward you guys. It's not in a super big hurry, but it is coming this direction. It looks like the unicorn itself is on like one of those little remote control cars.
Brandish my bolt cutters.
The unicorn stops a respectful out of bolt cutter distance away and adjusts itself. The car thing goes back and forth, possibly giving somebody a better camera angle.
I wave.
I say hello.
The unicorn does not react at all. It appears to be a cheap plastic unicorn. Kill that phone. Yeah, every game session.
Hello?
He's getting a message.
Okay.
Why, yes, I'd like to find out how to lower my long distance rates.
Yes. Who are you going to vote for in November?
Oh my gosh, we've been getting so many of those.
This is why not owning a house phone is a great deal. Or you can own a house phone line, but then you don't actually own the phone.
Oh, I still get spam calls on my cell phone.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. Nobody will call me.
Oh.
It's very difficult to tell what are the bots and what are actual people. So when they call up and like it's a really smooth bot and it's like, hello, how are you today? So I just say purple elephant to see if it's a person.
So while he's busy, what do you two want to do?
Say purple elephant at the unicorn.
The unicorn has the same equine expression of stupidity on its face.
Sounds like a political caller then. Let's keep going. I'm going to open up that door.
She goes over, bravely opens the door. Nothing explodes. She feels disappointed and hollow inside. But you know that at some point, Glenn's going to forget that switch thing and go skating down those fucking stairs into the goddamn razor blade. that makes your heart feel better. So you guys, you go over and go open up the door, and behind it, it looks as though, I was wondering if you guys would get through there. Let's see, the one you want has got a slope down. Tunnel sloping down.
Okay.
Look for secret panels.
In the tunnel?
In the tunnel.
You don't see any
Around
of that.
the doorway.
Yep. You look around paranoid. Yep.
Danger sense.
Well,
Yeah,
probably.
go ahead.
Fail.
You're in such a shitty place. Every now and then you see some dirt fall off the ceiling of the tunnel from an explosion, a muffled whump above ground. Possibly the gangbangers going back to using rockets now that Mr. I Got a Good Luck roll isn't around.
Okay.
So, which way now? The tunnel continues on if you'd like to go down the scary, dark tunnel using your flashlights or cell phone lights or whatever it is you have. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You go down and eventually you reach a maze. Have you guys been through the maze much?
It's not on my map.
Cool. Of course it's not. Right. Let's see. Do either of you have direction sense? Want to try for that, or do you want to try for random direction?
What's direction sense?
Probably learn if you don't have it written in.
I have navigation.
You don't have enough information for a good old navigation thing. You don't have any stars to navigate by. There's no moss on trees. It's a mess of tunnels. If you've been here more recently and shit, and maybe, then I'd give you a navigation, but you haven't been here in possibly months. And even when you were here, you don't seem to remember it or have good maps of it. So go ahead and either say we would just want a random roll or go for navigation.
We'll wait for Rock. He seemed to know his way around here.
Nah, he's completely lost as well. You're guessing. He just standing there drooling in the back of the party, but he doesn't look like a fish anymore.
Go back up to the previous room and look around for a club.
As you're heading up the slope again, you see some wild-haired guy go whoop and closes the door with you, like him on the other side and you on the inside, and you hear chunk chunk from the door. Aha!
I go open the door.
It appears to be locked.
I pick the lock.
All right. You pull out your lockpicks and stuff, and you hear strange noises of weird things on the other side. It sounds like click.
Is Rock still on that side?
No, he's down next to Dana, just standing there drawing.
Oh, okay. I made lockpicking.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what Rock says on this real quick.
Okay, so I guess we're all dead now, right?
Here's what happened, Rock. You guys went down the slope when you first go through the door, and then you go to the slope, and after that comes the maze and shit. And then what happened is, for some reason you can't figure out, Glenn got paranoid, turned and started going up the slope again, back toward the door, and then you saw some wild-haired, white-haired dude go, ha-ha, and close the door, and then lock it, and then Glenn pulls out lockpicks and begins lockpicking it, and right now he's getting ready to reach for the door handle and do stuff, and everybody who's not Glenn and didn't already blow their danger sense roll, give me a danger sense roll.
That's a success.
Yes.
You guys know in the horror movies when ladies getting ready to open the door and everybody in the audience is going, "Don't do it!" You feel like you're in the audience right now and he's getting ready to open the door that does something horrible, and you hear weird noises on the air side, including, and yeah, you're pretty sure if he opens the door, all three of you will die. What do you guys do?
Don't open that door.
I stop.
It shows the reflection of in the door handle of your hand in the door. Like
got a really bad feeling about that door, Glenn.
I did hear some strange whirring noises. Who is that guy?
That must be Edward. I don't know.
Poor Joshua McKay looks really horrible now.
He's gone downhill.
He's been doing crack.
The door did say fuck off, so...
Sounds like something McKay might say. I don't know.
All right, so I've got my map. Let's go through the maze and get to the dragon head like we were trying to do in the first place.
It's been a while since you've been here, and you no longer have your super duper power, Russ. So if you're assuming you're guiding the R2 through, my big question is, Russ, do you want to do direction sense or say, Logan, give me a random roll to see where we come out of the maze like we've done before?
Okay, I hand Dana the map and say you're much better at this than I am.
Holy shit, a map, you say?
Hey!
That's what I said. I said I pull out the map and take him through to Browntown.
Right, but you've given the woman with navigation the map. So, Dana, give me a navigation to see which way you end up going.
All right. I also want to put the navigation plus 20 card that I've had in here. Boop.
You've been
And
waiting for this moment.
I have. So long. All right.
Oh,
No, not even with the plus 20.
Cool. So she guides you round and round through this fucking maze and shit. You guys pass a Minotaur skeleton just laying there. You're like, God damn, this is a big ass maze. And eventually, not really, but eventually, Dana, roll a high-low for me, if you please.
Looking high.
Apparently, it worked. You guys come into the strange city. You missed the extension cord not being here anymore, as it was in some other place. But yeah, it's got the fountain that's got water in it. It appears to be dripping sewage water from the ceiling. And it's got the big dragon head thing over there. And there's a room also that way that you can't see into from here because it's dark. Your flashlight beams won't quite reach it.
all right. This is where you wanted to be, man.
Yeah.
So, unknown room, dragon head, and then over there is a tunnel that looks like you have to climb down. So I can count, not including the way you came in, 3 different things of interest in this room. Dragon head, different room, climb down.
All right, the different room is where the sword was to destroy Zog.
So that's probably empty.
Double
Probably.
checking.
She heads over and flashes her flashlight around. It's a circular room, Dana, covered in runes with a huge rock in the center that's got a slot in the top of the rock, like a giant piggy bank. Think of a giant piggy bank. And all the runes are in strange language. Give me a who knows what the fuck language this is, Dana. Roll.
Hebrew.
Not Hebrew.
Damn it.
Hindi?
No.
Yeah, so that's the sword room.
Did you make it, Dana? No?
I don't have anything that's high.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Just roll it and learn.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it didn't make it at learn.
Okay. So she comes back looking irritated. No other exits out of that room, Dana.
Okay.
Yeah, the runes in that room say something about defeating Zog with the sword,
Lovely.
Like,
if I remember correctly.
if you were foolish enough to break him out of prison, here's what you do next.
He's been broken out of prison, dude.
I know.
Okay.
What?
Yep.
I personally thought that was a just GM coup is this room has the sword. This room has the guy. Stick the sword into the guy. Done. No. Guy freed. Find sword. Take sword. Adventure.
Yeah, it could have been real easy. Just
super easy.
Stick the sword right through the stasis pod. Screw your technology. Die, Zog, die, and no, somebody who hasn't copped to it yet released it.
Wasn't me.
Who knows who that person could be? I think
I'm sure it was Alex Kidley.
No, actually, he's responsible for a different problem, i.e. the missing sword. You guys have all seen him wield the sword with the same kind of runes and shit on it. Just looking at the runes in this room, you're like, Alex Kinley's sword has these same fucking kind of runes on it. So you know where the sword went.
Uh-huh.
But
Alex Kinley definitely has that sword.
He loves that sword.
Yes, he does.
Hard.
So when you want to try the Dragon Head, I got an I can do it for you.
Yep.
All right, there's your I can do it. Don't waste it.
Well, he's got to trade you a card. You can't just give it to him.
Yes, he does.
Got it.
I'm amazed you guys have gotten to the spot. Everybody take one card for having reached the spot despite the crazy, evil, homicidal people who live in this city.
I don't know what's in this dragon, but I hope it's good.
I've got in the system +5. I can throw on something too, Scott.
You're pretty sure what it will be is you'll open it and it'll breathe fire all over you and shit. Because that's how your life works.
Breathe fire and release another villain.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll melt, and it will melt your fucking bolt cutters too, just because.
No! Okay. I'm going to save the card for once I've made the first 2 rolls.
Yep.
He goes into a casting frenzy.
Kind of have to make 3 of them in a row. Efficient spell. Fails. And that has a cost now.
That's a fail? 11?
Look up.
You don't have an 11 learn?
Oh, my bad. I looked at the wrong number.
Okay, so success.
I made efficient spell. I should still look up what that does when I fail it.
Yes.
Okay.
Always know your spells.
0 when I make it. It makes my next spell cost less. So I smash metal at +10 and fail.
Oh, you're in the cyberpunk world. In addition to your spell, before your spell, you have to do willpower ×3 for each fucking spell here, because spells don't work here.
Oh my gosh.
If you were in a different zone, then it'd probably be much easier.
Willpower ×3.
So,
I made willpower ×3.
you got to check in willpower.
I try to smash metal again.
Okay, each time you cast the spell, though, willpower ×3. And if you fumble, then you're done casting for the day. Or for several hours at least. Possibly for the day.
Okay, willpower ×3. Okay. Made it.
Good.
Smash metal. Made it.
Ah, that's 1. Now you're on the timer, so good luck.
Oh no, that's 2.
Oh, that's 2?
I made efficient spell and then smash metal.
Is efficient spell a self spell? Because if it is, you didn't cast it on the dragon's head. Anything that you can only cast on yourself is not on the dragon's head.
Previously, I brought that up, and you said it didn't matter as long as you cast 3 tier 10 spells in front of it.
On the dragon's head. I didn't know you were casting self spells. Self spells.
No, you said it was good last time.
No, I was lying to you.
Okay.
Why do you lie to me?
I don't know. I must have been unclear about that. Now it says 3 different level 10 spells must be cast within a minute upon the dragon head. Any 3.
All right, that's 1.
Yeah. We'll have to come back when I have more essence.
I knew you have 3 different level 10 spells.
Great.
Don't know if you have enough magic points for them, but you've got them. I thought you were just casting a efficient spell to make it a little cheaper to cast them.
Nope.
Cool.
Okay, so with retcon, we'll have to come back when I've got more essence.
All right. Well, I suggest we don't go back out the way we came. Let's see where the other branch of that maze goes to and hope we can get out of here.
Where's the slope down go to?
Well, no, the climb down. I would need climbing rolls from everybody to safely get down it. Or you could do a jump roll and just jump down. Parkour style.
Oh, wait.
And that goes to a tunnel.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Welcome back to the sewers of disappointment. I did credit Russ's name on the sewers of disappointment name on the chart.
Do you have any idea where that goes? You said you had a map for this area, so.
You guys are horrible at your mapping.
What do I got? No, I haven't gone that way.
Okay. I'll give it a parkour.
Sure.
Success.
Parkour, he says, and heads down the cliff. It's not a very deep cliff. It's maybe like 3 meters or so. So, like I said, parkour, jump, or climb will get you down safely. Otherwise, take some minor damage. Which for Scott isn't going to be minor because he's already taken a bunch of electrical damage and shit. And he's not healing up instantly here.
I'm gonna wait and see if he comes to a dead end before I jump down.
She's jumped down already, so it's just you that's left up here with your flashlight, waiting for the batteries to die.
What's it look like?
Logan?
You head through a tunnel and come to a cave-in. You can hear laughter in the distance. Back the way you came from.
Meta laughter, of course.
Yes. Who knows what's behind the cave-in? Could be anything. Could be fucking ding-dong cupcakes.
I walk back to the small cliff and I say, Glenn, there's a cave-in down here. You got any digging tools?
You've got some bolt cutters that could be used to dig with, although it should spell the end of the bolt cutters. Or if they do break apart, then everybody has small lengths of metal they can dig with.
Do I have in my bag? Hatchet, hammer, crowbar, wrench.
The cave-in is one of the many places that you've never passed before, to the best of my knowledge.
Right.
I think I've got a folding shovel.
I have a pickaxe.
Oh.
You what?
What?
That's the thing.
How much shit are you carrying around, woman?
Got a Mary Poppins bag.
God damn.
All right, well,
PC's
let's
finally
see.
get up higher in their pocket and just carry around shit in a Santa Claus bag.
I'm almost a hobbyist at mining.
Mm.
I've got a spell for mining.
Mm.
You got any essence left?
Mary Poppins has got a fucking DIY mining stuff. It's like, would you like to be a coal miner? And she takes it out of the fucking bubble plastic and stuff. The coal miner's little friend. It's like a small pickaxe, and it's got like T-shirt that says "I've got black lung," and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's what you're promoted to after you get too big for the chimneys. I start inexpertly.
Okay.
Is this pickaxe?
Is this? Well, I better.
So you're going to try to clear the cave-in with your pickaxe?
Yeah, pretty much I'm just moving rocks with a pickaxe.
Climb.
Give me a mining roll to do this
Climb.
without collapsing the tunnel or anything horrible like
Yeah.
that miners always go through there, Dana.
I was gonna say wait to see if
You
it looks like
collapse the tunnel and you do it just on Glenn and not you two, I'll give you an extra card for that.
Did you just roll a 15 to mine?
She hasn't rolled yet.
No, that was for my jump to get here.
Okay.
Go, Dana. Roll super low. Get a check in mining.
I'll wait for Glenn to land.
Now that I'm down there, does it look like it's gonna cave in if we fuck with it?
Of course it does.
Of course it does.
The cave in.
Yeah. It's already caved in once, so chances are good.
Like I said, I'm almost a hobbyist at this. How are you?
Okay. Here you go, Rock. Since your name's Rock.
Would you like the mining pick to be pink and stuff like that? You know,
No, that's the stupidest thing. Dana and I both agree.
I'm above hobbyist if I make
Well, yes,
my
but I wasn't looking at what she'd be. I was looking at humiliating rock potential.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you're
think
above.
Rock cares. Rock's like looking.
Rock doesn't care.
If he shoves it up his ass, it wouldn't surprise you either. But okay, so Rock, your mining thing.
Actually, Glenn just said that he's slightly better than that at mining.
if I make my spell.
That's a big if. You know he's gonna fumble his spell and call down the wrath of the earth upon you guys.
I'm remembering you having to turn into Rock last time.
The other thing we have, and I can do it. I don't know if we want to waste it on this. Or try going the other way on the maze.
Let's try to shift.
All right. Glenn, you want to cast your spell?
Yep.
All right. Here's the magic pickaxe.
Okay.
Go, gadget spell.
I cast a spell. I made a spell.
Give me the willpower times 3 roll you keep
right.
forgetting about.
Willpower times 3. No.
That wipes out that 11 efficiently. Cool.
Yeah.
So, how you doing?
Spend some hero points.
Well, he can try the willpower. I recommend the willpower first because that's kind of a make or fumble thing.
Okay. Willpower.
Yeah, he says.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'll try to get that 11. Yeah.
Probably made your mining twice without the spell.
Now spell.
Yeah.
Magic points go away.
You made your mining twice without the spell, so.
Yep.
This is why I don't do that ever.
Fumble willpower.
You're done casting today. Your brain feels like it's going to crawl out of your butt if you try another spell. In fact, it may have already crawled out of your butt.
So how are you at mining without the spell?
Less than hobbyist. I'm not feeling so good. I say we camp here for a while.
All
It
right.
shows you guys in this really dirty tunnel. It could collapse at any moment. You're like, yeah, that's a horrible idea. Do you want to just give the pick to The Rock, who won the second All-American mining discussion board thing?
I give it a shot.
No, he didn't.
Success.
Hey!
He efficiently mined shit away, showing that perhaps he did. And beyond that, it looks like it splits into 2 different directions. You can either go left or right. Not 1 tunnel, but 2. Aha, says The Rock.
Aha! 2 for the price of 1.
Yes.
Right sounds pretty cool.
The right one goes down. The left one goes that way. It doesn't seem to go down. The right one goes down.
Okay.
Like a climb down or a slope down?
Slope.
What's the left one?
It looks the one on the right looks kind of hand dug. The one on the left it doesn't look professionally made, but it's smoother and it doesn't slope down.
Okay, that sounds like the cooler option.
No, they're both amazing.
Yep. I don't think anybody's been through here before, so we're on new stuff.
New stuff.
Yeah. Let's go in the smooth level tunnel.
Oh, let me make a note. You guys have gotten rid of the cave then.
Yep. So that's left. If I'm correct, that's the smooth tunnel.
Correct.
Yes. You guys head down there, and eventually you get to where you must climb down. Or you could jump, or you parkour. It's not that far. It's not horribly far.
Climbing.
Cool. Go for it.
Yep.
You don't scream and fall and land heavily. Glenn screams and falls and lands heavily. It is as God intended, you think happily.
I make a climb attempt. Success.
I believe Glenn's body will help provide any cushion should you fail.
And we didn't come in through red carpet.
If you had, then that in the old days would have been better. But now it's Gotham.
No, we don't heal in red carpet anymore.
Yeah.
The players have fucked themselves out of that as well. So you failed, yes, Glenn?
Yep.
That's super. Roll a d6 damage on yourself. You'd like low. Or high if you want to.
Oh!
Perfect. All right, no problem. After being electrocuted today, having your brain try to crawl off its ass, you're now laying on your back on some very sharp stone. Half real, half stunned from that.
Okay.
And the electrocution stuff, too. So after a good night's sleep, half of the points you've lost will come back. Possibly more with willpower rolls. But
Glenn, I would like to try to heal you.
Getting up. I just set up a tent around me.
this is not a good place to camp at all. Just letting you guys know.
Yep.
I go back down to Glenn and I try some first aid on him.
I made it down.
Do you have a first aid kit or are you using spit?
I think I might be using spit unless I can find my
There's a kit in my
sheet.
bag.
Oh, look, Glenn, you have a bag.
Oh.
It shows a roll you off of your bag. And stuff.
There's a first aid kit in there.
By the way, Glenn, anything breakable and stuff, roll at luck plus 20 for each breakable item, phones, etc., etc.
Is that white thing supposed to be sticking out of his leg like that?
Crit.
Don't touch that rock.
Made it.
I have decent first aid, and I don't think that white thing should be sticking out of his leg like that.
So, would you like him to support you on your first aid there, Dana?
I've got this first aid plus 20 card as well.
I'm just saying you'll get an extra plus 5 if Rock succeeds in his first aid if you want him to support you.
I do first aid for a living. I was in EMT for a while.
I could as well,
I'll go with
although
him.
I wasn't.
So the question remains, would you like Rock's help or no, Dana?
Sure. Go ahead and get your check, Rock.
Success at half.
Okay, so you're at our plus 5 there, Dana, on your first aid.
All right. And I'm going to toss the plus 20 card on it.
Now, if you'd like to make it more painful in any way for Glenn, I may give you a card if you do it in a more painful method.
It's evil.
Points in torture. Don't do it.
Okay. Yeah,
You
I
crit.
made it just fine. Yeah.
Is that
You must have crit.
My total would have been
Your first aid plus 25. Was that bigger than 60?
yeah.
Wow. Okay, so roll a d6. If you get a 1, roll again.
Well, I also have this card for I pull a Dr. Fulton with plus 3 HP for
Go ahead and
successful.
Go ahead and play that as well, and then roll a d6. If you get a 1, re-roll. Otherwise, whatever you get plus 3 for the Doc Fulton card.
There's a 5 for you, so 8 total.
8. Nice. Wow. They're really good at first aid. You got a bunch of bandages and shit on you and stuff, and you're feeling really shocked, actually. Get rid of all the stun first, though.
Oh.
Guys,
Okay.
electrocution. But you shouldn't have too many points left on you. which means you're ready to undergo the next exciting challenge. An American Ninja.
And I'm still camping.
And the obstacle course at Shadow Academy was worse.
True.
This is a lousy place to camp, Glenn.
It is not a
Why?
good place to camp. There's not a lot of airflow. You're worried about possible cave-in, especially with the occasional rumbling that goes on above you and stuff.
Let's see what's down this hallway.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? He comes back from scouting and says it's it's another down thing that we'd have to go down.
Another climb?
Yep. Or jump. It's not that far. I mean, pretty much anybody that's more competent than Glenn has no problem at all with this.
Oh.
You can almost hang from your fingers and then do it. But, he managed to land on his back because he's got this huge backpack, and it pulled him down like a turtle and attempted to crush his spine. And then he was laying there, and what was going through your head is, you're in the desert. Which one? Doesn't matter. You're in the desert, and you see a turtle, and you flip him on his back, and it shows a picture of Glenn. He's like, ah.
Hey.
So, yeah, it's no big deal at all. And it goes into 2 tunnels past that. It looks like after the climb down, then there's the left and right again. Because it's the sewers of disappointment. Sewers of disappointment.
I'm pretty disappointed.
In the sewers of
Come on, Glenn. Parkour.
Parkour!
Are you guys down?
Give me a roll if you can be, and then laughing at him.
Did you see a jump roll would work for this?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to try multiple skills,
Quick
you can
jump.
parkour this one, you can climb this one, you can jump that one, yeah.
I do a couple somersaults as I land.
So yeah, you make it look easy, and Glenn, you know that soon you're gonna die. You'll be like climbing down, clutching a big rock. The rock will pop out of the wall. You'll go, and the rock will be replacing your head, and then we'll just draw a big happy face on it, and you'll be walking around with a big rock on your head. Because that's how it fucking works for you, isn't it, Glenn?
Sounds about right.
They'll say, "Hey, Rockhead, come over here, man." Yeah, it'll be great. And none of the hats will fit. All your hats, you'll have to buy all new hats.
Oh, so many hats.
So Russ made his. Dana, do you want to go ahead and go real quick so you can look at him from?
I already did. I've got my
great.
30.
Yeah, they're both down there already. They're both down there, and I don't think anything's broken from your pack yet. But in a roll like that last one, maybe some shit will finally start breaking.
Hi, Glenn. It's nice down here.
A jump.
Yeah. Oh, you made it that time. Great.
You forgot the yell parkour.
So you've got left and right again.
Descriptions of the left and right, since one of them was hand dug before.
They look pretty much equal. Neither are going down or anything like that. Yeah, there's no real difference. Give me listen rolls at -30 or half, whichever is better for you.
Success.
Nope.
From the one on your left, in the distant, you can hear water.
Okay. Blah, seems like there's water down there.
Go the other way.
Okay, go the other way. You guys flee the evil water because Glenn knows if he sees water, he may drown in it. Shows a big rock with a happy face on it under the water. Arms flailing. You guys head through the tunnel. Eventually, you come to a really long bridge built from rope and wood planks. It looks like these have been rotting for decades. At this point, it's more of an artwork than a bridge. And past that, the tunnel continues on. It looks like there's a freakishly deep chasm on either side of the bridge that, should the bridge break or something like that, as I'm describing it, a small piece of the bridge goes and goes into this freakishly deep chasm. You're not sure if anybody's ever been here before, but if they have been, then they're probably down at the bottom of the chasm. There are a few holes in the bridge where maybe other people have been going along it and fallen to their deaths. You're thinking a couple minutes with an axe and this bridge will be toast.
Tie a rope to me, guys.
Do you want to say hold my beer as well?
Hold my beer.
How long is your rope? Because this bridge is pretty long.
Okay.
Looking.
Probably 10 meters. Got more than that?
Let's see.
Shows the rope become insubstantial and disappear, and you're like, wah. Wah.
Give him time. Give him time.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. If you fall off or through the bridge, I'll actually have to look up the falling damage because I don't know if my chart goes up that high. So
Yeah, that's not an option.
I don't think it's survivable. You don't think it's survivable. If you had glow sticks, you could pull the cool Laura Croft thing where you break a bunch of glow sticks at once and just drop them down there because she is loaded with money and she can afford multiple glow sticks, not just this one at a time bullshit. She did like 3 at a time because she's rich as shit.
Looks like 50 feet.
Oh, it should be plenty. Of course, I will ask for a knot tying roll to try to make an extra good knot. So whoever wants to knot. Now, if you fumble, it'll become a noose, which is better for Logan because then you put the noose around his neck. Send him out of the tree.
Got a harness in there too, Glenn?
Harness would fucking make it really easy, but I know he doesn't have a fucking harness.
No.
All right.
Who wants to make the knots onto him? Because
You don't have climbing gear listed? Because that's pitons and harnesses.
I have
You can make
just
a harness out of a piece of plant. I used to make my own harnesses.
no harness.
Before gravity became a really big deal of mine.
All right, tie that knot, buddy.
Give me a knot tying roll, Glenn.
You good at this?
No.
Sure
You
he
want
is.
me to tie it? What skill is it?
Knots. Knots.
Not tying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've
Or-
got. It's a hobby.
Yeah, great. See, he's better than most people are. He
Sure,
puts
you don't
the noose
wanna tie your own
carefully over
knot.
your neck.
No, I'm lousy with knots. That's a write-in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't make a big slip knot. There you go, buddy.
made it.
All right, great. He knots you up and ready to send you off across the what looks to be the bridge of death.
Okay, I very carefully start making my way across the bridge.
What's the other end of the rope on?
Wait.
Wait.
That's a really good question right
Good
now.
question,
I'm guessing it's just dragging in the dirt, but it's up to you guys.
Let's tie it off.
Okay.
To what?
What's
One of you.
available?
Dana is, or you. That's pretty much it.
The anchors of the bridge don't look very secure either.
Oh, no, you're pretty sure if you were to start kicking on one, that should come out. Yeah, you're pretty sure you could snap the wood, actually. You could go, hey, yeah, and maybe fucking snap it.
How much do you weigh?
314 pounds, approximate.
Let's see what my strength is. About 225. I don't know what that is in kilos, Logan. What is
What's
that in
that?
kilos? What's kilos to pounds?
It's about 2, so about half that in kilos, roughly.
Okay, so like about 112 kilos.
Mm-hmm. He's a hefty boy. It shows the diminutive Dana Zool going, I don't think that looks sturdy enough for me to cross. And Rock's like, I'll do it. You're pretty sure that if he can do it, you guys should be okay.
Is there anything for us to brace on?
No. You're thinking if both of you were to hold it, what will happen is one of 3 things. Either he'll cross without problems, or if he falls, both of you will get sucked in after him, and all 3 of you will experience the most falling damage that I think anybody in the campaign's ever had. And I mean, over the time of me GMing the system, so like a couple decades. Or you'll both let go of the rope at the same time, and he'll just zoop, and then you'll get to see what the respawn thing is like, because, you know, this bridge has to be crossed.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Oh, I've got pitons.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would do
that
it.
piton a hammer. No problem. He installs it in the wall, hoping that it will A, hold, and B, help.
I put in.
Put in 3.
You put in
all
more
of the
than one. I get it.
pitons. And
No problem. Give me a either mining or luck at negative roll when you're putting in the pitons, because these tunnels.
Negative. Huh.
Negative what, Logan?
Just half or negative 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to check in mining, but
Yeah, go for it. I definitely think that's a good idea.
That's got to be better than luck at negative 30, right?
No, mining's at full. You can take mining at full. He pounds in the piton, goes, "There you go, buddy. This will hold you." And you're like, "Ah." And he's like, No, it's fine. You're like, okay.
Did you make your low roll, dude?
You can give me a mining roll, Russ, as you're looking at his work. He's got 3 pitons in there, and you say,
Success.
"I'm going to slap the shit out of you." Slap the taste out of you. He's obviously trying to kill you. You realize at this point with horror. It's that slow.
Okay, hold on. Did Glenn make his roll?
Oh, I know he
33? Did you
Just
go for mining? Oh, you went for mining?
Yeah.
You didn't go for luck? You didn't go for luck at minus 30?
no.
Now he's
Try that again, Glenn.
All right.
Hold them out. Look. Poof. It comes right out. Hold them
Oh.
out. Try again.
You notice that the rock is kind of crumbly here and stuff, almost like gingerbread. You feel like you're going to be in a gingerbread house soon. You hate the sewers of disappointment. They are so disappointing to you. But soon you'll be dead, and then you won't have to worry about it until you respawn.
All right. I banged in my own
What do you
goddamn
mean
pitons. Luck at
crumbly?
minus 30. Success.
He goes, "Ching, ching." You get to watch somebody angrily banging pitons. It is great. It's like angry sex without the sex part. So he pounds in
Every time I hit something, I say, "Fuck you. Fuck you."
Okay, pounded in pitons. Russ, give me a knot tying roll there real quick to make sure you're secured on this end.
Wait,
What's
Somebody
gonna
else
happen
better tie the knot.
Since it's going to be now, here's a little bit on physics, Russ. What's going to happen is you're going to have the rope on you, and you're going to start climbing, and then if the bridge crumbles, you go.
Right, and then I got to climb up. I'm going to smack into the wall though. But
Well,
I'm not going to take like 14 d8 damage from falling all the way down the chasm.
You're going to suffer deceleration trauma on the end of a rope, though. That has been known to snap people's vertebrae. Just so you're aware.
Well, I will attempt to balance that with my legs, but we'll see.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, when they hang somebody, that person falls like less than a meter. You're going to fall about 10 meters.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have your spine snap.
I still want to know how he's crumbly.
You're not sure. It's probably something with the soil, or give me geology rolls.
He seems less real.
I'm not crumbly. The rock is crumbly. The rock, not the rock, but the rock in the room.
I get it. So, I'll also in the area that
You were joking, right? Say you weren't joking. Okay, cool.
in the area where rock pounded into pitons, you notice that coming out of the holes, although the pitons are secure, is a little bit of poop. A little bit of poop coming out.